Sup nerds, I got my box from my LGS. We about to crack this bad boy. Let's get to it. Alright, let's pop this open. I really liked how they put multiple box offer packs in here. These are really solid. Let's open these. Alright, so these are all guaranteed, and I think there's a card in the back that's an alt art. So we got Valk, Vike, Razielmon, Digimon Ace. This is really good. A generic black and purple ace. It's actually good. Gulmon Ace. Okay. Oh, and we pulled an analog youth. So this is actually textured. This looks really pretty. Can I catch the light? Come on. I'm trying to catch the texture for you guys. The camera is not doing it justice. This is actually really pretty. This is probably my favorite analog youth art now, so I'm probably going to try to swap out my national analog youths and pick up a playset of these guys, because this is really pretty. Then we're going to open this thingy, which none of these are guaranteed. I'm hoping for Mastamon. I don't really care about any other cards. So we did pull a Gallantmon, which is pretty nice. Very pretty card. Kind of cheeks if you're not playing it in specifically Royal Knights, because if you're playing it in Gallantmon, it'll probably just blow itself up. Then we did pull a Mastamon. Let's go. Very happy to mess around with this. I don't think it's going to make Mastamon good. If anything, it'll just make Angel slightly better if you tweak the list to be able to play it. But we will take those. Alright guys, first pack. Make sure to like this video for pack luck for me and pack luck for you. Alright, Yokomon, Cyclonemon, Swipemon, Snatchmon, Flamemon, the Ultimate, or Champion Ultimate Fighter. I think that card's cheeks. The Digimon I designed, Gilmon, Rise Greymon, that's really good. Arrestadramon, Aldemon, and oh my god, Alt Art Marcus Damon in our first pack. Let's absolutely go. I can get some texture on this guy. Why couldn't I get it on the other guys? This guy is so pretty. Pretty sure I am going to be running this in Shine whenever I do build it. I'm so definitely excited to get these. Probably all downhill from here, but you know, we could pull a Chase, one of the signature cards or whatever. So hopefully we pull a Chase. The Omnimon would be pretty cool. Wouldn't hate that. But out of curiosity, what are you guys curious, or what are you guys trying to pull? I can't speak. I'm curious, but I basically just wanted to pull Shine Greymon stuff and Medusamon stuff, and that is it. I don't really care about much else in the set. Shopmon and Takato Matsuki. So there's one of our supers. Most of the supers in this set, oh, didn't pick up all those cards. Most of the supers in this set are tamers, which is kind of odd. It's like the first time they've ever done this. I don't know how I feel about it. I guess it's cool. Koromon, I'll set that to the side. I'm definitely playing 4 of those in my Shine Greymon deck. Skull Greymon, a Ghostmon, Shoutmon Convergence, Wergaru, Shoutmon, Owen Dreadnought, and Hiro. So that's another super, pretty sure. Yep, that's a super. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't really care about any of the supers besides Marcus Damon and Medusa. You know, maybe we pull a Chase, like I said, that'd be pretty cool. If I were to get one, obviously beggars can't be choosers, but I think it would preferably be just the Omnimon, I guess. Shoutmon Cross 7 Superior Mode, and Shoutmon DX as our second rare. This guy almost looks like a super. Crazy, dude. This is the only Digimon that we have in the game at 17,000 TP. Every printing of it is 17k. Ah, man, I wish cross cards weren't so ugly, dude. Gigimon, Sociomon, Scopemon, Gurimon, Gulas Gammon, Kalindamon, or Calendamon, however you want to say that, Agunimon, Metal Greymon, Satellamon, and oh geez, we're getting all of our supers out of the way. Tagiru, K, and I actually don't remember anymore what the ratios for boxes are, because we had like we haven't had a regular box in like 6 months, I think, or something like that. Hold on, let's pull this guy out. Yeah, Geo Greymon, that's also going in the old Shine deck. That's a good card. Kiwimon, Wind Guardians, Floramon. I'll need to remember to pull those out, because like I want to go ahead and have my Shine deck built. Shopmon and Seriousmon. That actually looks like a super. That actually looks really good. Would have been cool to pull this guy in pre-release. He's a pretty solid pre-release card. We'll see how he is in constructed. I know that Gammon fans are coping hard, which, you know, your deck's never been tier 1, so I guess all you can do is cope. Gossipmon, the strongest of brothers. Daramon, Gammamon, Elijahmon. This is really good. Greymon, Elazamon, and Charismon. Got to put the emphasis on the right syllable, or emphasis on the right syllable. Said that wrong. Hopefully we pull another Marcus Damon as like a I guess I think double Medusamon would be the best thing. Like double Marcus Damon, double Medusamon would be like the the God box for me for the set. We got Zenith and Gaiamon as a regular art secret rare. Cool. I don't really care about the Atmon stuff. This guy does look nice. However, I don't think I'm going to build this deck. So unfortunately, those are our 2 hits, that and the Marcus Damon. So all we can hope for now is a chase card. There were several SPs and stuff pulled. This card's looks like it's shiny on the edge. It's probably just a rare though. There were there were 2 SPs, I believe, pulled at our pre-release last night. We only got 2 cases, so Griffinmon, I was right, it was the rare. And then Galacticmon is a super. I forgot this was a super. Speaking of which, one of the SPs that was pulled at our pre-release was the Galacticmon. It was pulled after the pre-release was over in somebody's box. Sociamon. I'm trying to remember what the other SP was. Oh, it wasn't an SP. It was a 2-star Taikami. That's what it was. It wasn't an SP. I don't think there was another one pulled. Vmon. Satellamon is our rare, and Griffinmon is our second rare. So, I mean, maybe, since there wasn't a second SP pulled, although I don't believe you're guaranteed one in a case, but technically there's one accounted for, since a 2-star I don't think takes up an SP slot. There were several signature cards pulled, though. There was somebody pulled we got Gatchmon as our rare, and another Shopmon Cross 7 Superior Mode. Yeah. Someone pulled the Grace Nova signature card and was playing it without sleeves in the pre-release. Disgusting. Someone pulled the Titamon. Brandon actually pulled the Titamon signature out of his box after the pre-release was over. We have Zenith as our rare, and Draco X as our second rare. And then someone else pulled the Lanamon signature. So from what I saw, we had 3 signatures pulled out of 2 cases, but I didn't see all the boxes opened. Obviously, I didn't open my box until just now. This was last night. Wargray, Harushinkai, and Timon is our second rare. I don't know, it's really fun to say that guy's name for some reason. I don't know why. Calendamon, Cross Up. It seems to be, like, we could get a signature card. There seems to be, like, 2 or 3 per case, based on what somebody was telling me. But Rise Greymon, nice. Lamiamon, and Dugatchmon is our second rare. I will say they definitely have continued to step up their art for the rares. A lot of the rares, like, you can tell by the foiling it's not a super, but, like, it looks like it would have been a super from, like, 10 sets ago kind of deal, if that makes sense. Kiwimon, the strongest of brothers, Watchmon, Metal Greymon, Floramon, Omnishoutmon, Shopmon is our rare, and Shoutmon DX is our second rare. Please stop giving me cross cards. Yeah, unfortunately this set for me is just underwhelming because I don't really care for most of the archetypes that got support in this set besides Shine and Medusa. Like I never really been a fan of the Gamamon stuff or the cross stuff. Shot 1 Cross 7 Superior Mode, and ooh, let's go. We need to pull a Medusumon. Obviously it's not the SP, but we will take it. We are gonna need a playset if we do want to build the deck. Honestly, so after having, this looks pretty nice. After having seen the alt art Medusa, I will say the way that they textured the foiling, or not texture, but the way they did the foiling on it, it looks better than the scan does. However, obviously the SP goes dummy hard. That would be our preferred art, but you know. Sunnerizamon, Raging Serpentine, Skullgreymon, Koromon. So that's okay, cool. Don't need to pull any more of those. Greymon. I have 3 to the side, but I pulled one in my pre-release deck for those of you that are curious. Owen Dreadnought is our rare, and Griffinmon is our second rare. Wind Guardians is kind of odd because they gave them a deck and didn't give them a boss monster / win condition. Because, like, the only thing they can do is go into the Griffinmon or whatever, but, like, they don't have a level 7 or, like, anything that can just win in the game. It's so weird. Agumon, I'll go ahead and just set that to the side. Floramon, Lamiamon is our rare, and Areshadramon Superior Mode is our second rare. See, that looks like a super. They're doing a good job on the supers. Like, this art looks really cool. Or the rares. They're doing a good job on the rares. But hopefully you guys, and whatever you're trying to build, got support for this set. I'm sure there's people excited for this Atmon stuff. I don't like it just because it's a completely new mechanic I have to learn. And I just don't want to, you know? Oops. But I will have to learn it, being a judge and all. Omnishoutmon, Flamedramon, Cherrymon, Gatchmon is our rare, and Taiki Kudo is our 6th super hit of the box. Take that. I do like all of these regular super tamers. They did a good job. They look really nice. pretty dope. Armored Digivolution, Yokomon, Beetle Gamamon, Venmon. I don't think Galacticmon or whatever it's called is going to be tier 1. It definitely got really good support. The issue is the deck is still pretty slow and clunky. Regulusmon and Megidramon is our second rare. But it is cool that it got support. This is basically, besides promos, I think the first wave of support it's gotten since BT11, if I'm not mistaken. Which reminds me of Yellow Lord Nightmon has basically gotten one promo, which I don't consider that wave of support. And that's the only support it's received since BT5, which is insane. Dracomon X is our rare, and Globemon. Oh, it's another super. Okay. Okay, forgot that existed. Dope. Atmon cards. So this is an Atmon / Shine Greymon box. Noted. That might be it for our supers. That's 7 supers. I think that is it. Like I said, I forgot what the ratios are. I guess we'll obviously find out together since we're almost done. But Cross Up, Canaweismon, Destromon, Wargrowl, Altamon is our rare, and Magnamon is our second rare. Yeah, pretty cool. I do like this. This looks really good for rare, by the way. I don't play the Magna Armor variants anymore. I play the Magna X DNA variant. So I'm not going to play that card, but it is a nice card for those decks. Growlmon, whatever. Spirit Evolution, Mushroomon, Geogreymon, Can't Turn My Back, Raging Serpentine, Gumdramon, Rise Greymon, Cyberdramon, Satellamon is our rare, and Shine Greymon is our second rare. Also, I kind of slept on that Shine Greymon card. Someone pointed out in the comments of, I believe, the last podcast, what you can kind of do with that. And after rereading it, I realized they were right. So, like, I probably will try to fit, like, 1 or 2 copies in my Shine Greymon deck. Burning Greymon, the Champion Ultimate Fighter. This card is cheeks, though. I will stand by this. This card is bad. Mark my words. The Digimon I designed, Strongest of Brothers, Elijahmon, Demetramon, Shoutmon, Dugachmon is our rare, and Gatchmon is our final rare of the box. And I'll be back in just a moment with our pull recap. Alright, and for a pull recap, as always, fat stack of rares. And for our box upper packs, we actually got pretty good hits. Masty and this weird Gallantmon. Then we also got this Alt Art Textured Analog Youth. These are textured as well, but like this looks really good. Then we did get all of the LM cards, which are guaranteed. You get one of each in each box, which is really nice. Thank you, Bandai. Very cool. People won't have to spend money for any of these cards if they decide that they're playable. And then for our supers, we pulled, let me move these guys out of the way, 1 Globemon, Taikikudo, Tagiru, Takato, and then Hero. And then we pulled a Galacticmon and a Medusamon. And for Alt Art / Secrets, we pulled a Gaiamon. And we did pull one of the only cards in the set that I wanted, Alt Art Marcus Damon. Thank you, very cool, Bandai. Really pretty card. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up another 3-7 playset. But overall, we definitely got in an extremely good box for this set. After watching other people open their boxes, like, this set's value is extremely low. Unfortunately, this is probably the worst set we've had in a while, just like relatively speaking. There's nothing like super meta warping in this set, but we did pull, like, I would say 2/3 of the best cards in the set: the Marcus, the Medusa, and the Gaiamon, as far as value is concerned. But if you guys haven't gotten your BT21 stuff yet, good luck in your pulls. Hopefully you guys can pull a Chase or SP or whatever. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy seeing this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.